Hello, hello everyone. Go on by. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Before I get started, I wanted to say thank you to like the crazy amount of, and by crazy amount I mean crazy for me is like 10 people all at the same time, but crazy amount of people who have subbed over on my Bluetubes, my YouTubes. The most recent ones I can see are Rihanni K, Phoenix, and Knockalot. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm getting very close to like 1100 over there, which is pretty crazy. So thanks a bunch. I appreciate it. All right. Oh, do I want to start with Alcest first? I should, because you know what? He stresses me out. I'm gonna be working on getting all these characters into this big like character portrait thingy here, so also I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm assuming we're all just starving for nostalgia. But everybody's making these neo-80s bops and they fucking rock. I was not expecting Disco Muse, but I'm here for it. Holy shit. Hey, Tony, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. We're working on, character portraits and character illustrations for a, D&D inspired fantasy book for a client, so that's pretty fun. Oh my god, chilling before I suffer at work. What a mood, though. I have to do some, like, Amazon ads for book clients later, and I'm like, I don't wanna. I always stream in the morning because it prepares me for the horrors to come. It's a mood. Oh my god. Yesterday I was sitting on my couch and I was like, maybe I can just not go to work. I was like, how much can I afford to lose? I have to do a bunch of grading today too. I'm again a college animation professor, and it is the most exhausting job of all time. And I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay, let me try. You know what? I actually have the power of the symmetry tool. He's not exactly perfectly center, which is fine. Nice, finished first draft of a story I've been working on, and am hella drained. That's the mood. I'm stuck in editing hell right now. I just finished editing like a science fiction that I'm releasing next year, and then I have to like speed edit a little novella that I'm releasing at the end of the year as well, and I wish I was writing. I hate editing so much. I'm so tired. I'm like, I don't wanna. How do I not do that? Editing is fine, I guess. It's just like it's really tiring going through all like the revisions and stuff. But good job on finishing your first draft. That's huge. Getting through that first big chunk is really hard. Okay, I'm not really like a furry artist. This lady gave me a dragonborn. I'm not sure why she did this to me. I understand what happened, but also I'm suffering just a little bit. Can actually, I don't like this super centered mouth, so I'm gonna put the mouth in last. What kind of stuff do you like to write? Tell me about your draft. I'm glad I drew all of these characters first before starting this, because I probably would have died a little bit, not gonna lie, if I had decided to tackle this first. And actually, that would have been really dumb, because then I would have had to work on all of their concept art, their, like, character designs. Would have been awful. So I'm glad I actually did these individual portraits first, because it would have been really garbage. I'm gonna have to work on that on a separate. Or turn symmetry off, but that's okay. Gotta make sure that he doesn't look cross-eyed as fuck. Oh, who are you? Adam Lambert. You son of a bitch. I'm in. Adam, I'm in. All right. Sometimes I love it when new artists release good shit. Horror fantasy about a fucked up cult. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. I love that shit, though. That's so awesome. Well, congrats on finishing it. I don't read a lot of horror, but I appreciate it when it's, like, really well done. That's so awesome. Yeah, apparently Adam just released a new album, and I am invested. Okay. Is this horrendously symmetrical? Yes. Are these too big? Also, yes. Hold on. I drew this bastard once. I can draw him again. Dragons from the front are high-key the worst, though. Not gonna lie. Oh, I understand what happened. It's because of these horns were not perfectly centered on his face, either. So let me just move these over just a touch, so that way they're perfectly centered. There we go. Much better. I like that Adam Lambert has entered his nasty era. Okay, so now I got to figure out how to draw expressions on this little guy. I don't want him to end up looking like Gobble the Lernosaurus, so we got to be very careful. Okay, he's very chipper. All right, great. Fantastic. Okay, great. You know what? Am I lazy, though? Gotta be a wizard with this lizard. This guy's, I think his class is Paladin, but he might be a fighter. I don't remember which class he is. But yeah, this author writes, D&D inspired fiction. This is, it's a, romantasy? Question mark? This lady doesn't take her stuff super seriously, so I don't think it's, romantasy like Sarah J. Maas, romantasy. There's a lot of comedy elements in it, but it is definitely an NSFW adult book for grown-ups. I don't know nothing about that, though. I haven't read The Warlock of Kamsavana, but I do a lot of author events with her, so she is super nice. She has a bunch of great books. Yeah, because the other ones are definitely super easy. This guy is like a rogue, and then this dude is an alchemist, an artificer, and then the main character is a warlock herself, so pretty cool. She tends to write, stuff with, really nice character development. It's been a total delight getting to work with her on her stuff. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to finish that up on that side. Or I can erase it out. Erasing it out would be easier, actually. So we're gonna do that. A lot of her characters are like little marshmallows. They're so sweet. They're just like the nicest people of all time. I'm gonna actually bring this out like this. Hi, Blades. How you doing? Welcome in. Oh, I was not expecting just, full unadulterated trance. I don't know what's going on. I just work here. This is my release radar, so anything could happen here. Guy on the left is getting Mike Wazowski. Yeah, I'll erase it out. I'll erase it out. But that is really funny, though. I just can't believe that that consistently happens to him. Yeah, no, this is just for the sake of the symmetry, so I want to make sure that I have the full drawing in place, and then I can erase out the figure in the front. That way my work is perfectly symmetrical, and I don't have to worry about having to redraw a bunch of stuff. And instead, I can... it's a work smarter, not harder thing, hopefully. The less I have to draw of this armor, the better off I'll be. Oh my god, we got our first bot right out the gate. My god, that was so fast. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go, be gone, demon. Oh my god, that's 2. Oh god, they're happening. There's so many. That's so funny. I feel like I had one relatively successful stream because of my backer kit launch party. And then now all of a sudden we got more bots. That's okay. That's alright. It's better than this one time I had to like actually close my last Twitch account because I got follow botted so bad. So it is nice to not have that many bots. Sweet lord, there were so many. But yeah, the symmetry tool in Photoshop is a lifesaver. I used to have to do this where I would legit just draw one side and then mirror, like copy and paste it and then mirror it. It was crazy. We don't have to do that no more. And now we have the power of the symmetry tool, so now I can go super fast. It only works when your character is facing exactly the front, though. So, that's the downside. It doesn't really work in any other situation. And that's okay. Is this perfect? Not really, but that's okay. Worth. Nice. Alright, and then we got this big ass part of the guard. Protect your necky from getting stabbed, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, more Yokai Watch. Yeah, that's fun. I like the Yokai Watch art style. Reminds me a lot of like early 2000s cartoons. Well, speaking of early 2000s, I don't know what it is with Spotify producing whatever. I think people are suffering, and so we're all just in nostalgia town. And so everybody is like, "Oh my god, quick, take me back to the early 2000s when things were less shit." Oh god. We're doing our best. Who is this? Oh, Cyril. Yeah, this is the most early 2000s shit. But a lot of these DJs are like older than me. I realize, like, cause I'm a young millennial. A lot of these guys are like in their 40s or 50s, and I respect it. They're doing their best to keep the culture alive. You know what I'm saying? Actually. Sure. Oh my god, Limp Bizkit. No, we've been sent through a time machine. That's the only explanation. God, the Castlevania is a bop though too. They're great. They produce amazing stuff. Weird. It's so weird. I think we're all just suffering. It's the only thing that makes sense. I understand. I know what happened. Okay, so we have the guard. We got this thing. And his big ass traps. This man looks like he would give the best hugs. Big ass dude. Okay, so I love that this chair is in front of like 90% of his body. I strategically positioned him behind the chair so I don't have to worry about it anymore, you know what I'm saying? I love not having to draw as much armor as humanly possible. I'm fine. All right. I normally don't rely on the symmetry tool this much, to be honest, but I also really lucked out with this particular pose. Oh, except hold on, give me just 1 second. Just 1 second. I'm moving this over here for uno momento. Oh god, I don't know what his boots look like. I'm gonna put his ankles... Okay, just kidding. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna put his ankle right here. How am I doing? You know, I'm alive. It tends to be the common theme. I'm doing all right. I could be significantly worse. We just figured out, we just got our lease for our apartment in Canada, which I'm very excited about. So I was kind of worried that we weren't going to be able to get a Canadian apartment because we don't have a Canadian credit score. So I was kind of freaking out about that. But, at the end of the day, it ended up working out, so that's cool. So now I'm not going to be homeless, so A+ to me. Otherwise, though, I mean, my health is constantly, like, suffering, you know, like, I recognize I have a set of, specific medical conditions that makes existing, unfortunately, crusty. Okay, so let me put this guy back over here. Let me get my reference back over here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, bro. Okay. Let me get the next character. But yeah, I'm all right. I'm alive. Low-key panicking about getting work. I've applied to probably about 50 jobs and gotten ghosted for, like, I would say, like, probably 85% of them. But the ones that did respond, unfortunately, were also all rejections. But that's, it's not a good time to be trying to get into the industry at the moment. The publishing season starts up in the fall. And, the, video game industry functions kind of the same way as does the animation industry too. So I have to kind of wait until August for them to even have like job positions available, which does kind of suck. So it's a little bit of a waiting game, but I'm not super mad about it. We're going to be doing a very special book reading stream on Saturday if anybody wants to come in. I normally don't stream on Saturdays, but I'm going to that in mind. But other than that, it should be a good time. It does have a happy ending. Have a good time at work. Good luck, Tony. Thank you so much for the follow, and we'll see you later, hopefully. Am I going to watch the Directs tomorrow? I tend to not watch the Nintendo Directs, actually. I'm not the biggest Nintendo fan in the world. I got a couple of games that I really enjoy from them, but for the most part, I tend to, like... I don't really watch that or, like, State of Play. I have very few, like, game studios that I actually follow. But hopefully it'll be good. I'm imagining they're going to talk a lot about the new Pokemon. I felt like while A to Z was an enjoyable experience, it was overall like kind of a cash grab on Nintendo's part, but they've been doing that a lot lately, so I don't think I've played a full Pokemon game since like or beaten a Pokemon game since I think like X and Y, actually. It's been a minute. Actually, I think I'm going to have this person look forward. They're going to all just be doing normal portraiture stuff. This is such a tiny figure. There's like less, actually, these are a little upturned. Less detailed and less complicated compared to the portraits, but it's going. Are there any games that you're excited for coming out? These are a little large. Yeah, better. I gotta slowly erase all the extra stuff that's going in the back out of here. I'm gonna actually go ahead and turn him off because I am lazy. There's a chance that Jace might come home early, and I kind of hope that he does. Or at least take a break and come. He's got like only 2 clients today, and I hope that he just like comes home. Okay, so the only downside of this is that guess who didn't draw the lower half of these characters in the character portrait stage because it was a waist up. And that was my mistake. And by that I mean I need to figure out what the bottom of these characters are going to look like. Because I don't know! I don't know what their ladies look like! Just chug some coffee. Oh, that sounds actually really good. I got this crazy creamer that came out around Valentine's Day that apparently nobody liked, so it was all on clearance. But it's like a Paris Hilton coffee creamer of all things, but it is very tangy and raspberry-y, and it is amazing, but it's also super spicy. And by super spicy, I mean like Mexican hot chocolate spicy. I love it. Everybody should hydrate. Oh, I just finished my milk. Hold on, let me go get a different article of hydration. I drank some Iron Brew earlier, and that shit was a trip. It was crazy. Let me finish this little shoulder piece here really fast. This is actually wrong. I don't know. I drew what I thought I saw instead of what I actually saw. I need my teacher's wisdom to jump out of the bushes at me. Okay, let me get this here, and then maybe I'll go get some, I don't know. I might go brew some tea. Hope you're doing good, Gabriel. Good to see you. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, not bad. All right, let me go get some tea going. I will be right back. All right, waiting for water to heat up. Want to draw, but my brain has zero ideas. Oh god, that's such a mood though. That happens to me sometimes, and it's literally the worst. I always draw my favorite OCs when I can't think of what to draw. Did I get around having to draw his hands? Yes. Hee hee. No fingies for me. Fingies are for the weak. Okay, let me open up the references here. I don't need that anymore. It's a long jacket that I can do. Okay, I don't really need this anymore. Oh, it only has 2 buckles. Okay. I don't mind when authors use AI as their references, but then it results in me having to fix a lot of the issues that the AI produces. Like how this coat drapes and stuff. Like, it's rough. Makes 0 fucking sense. That's okay. And, like, there should be probably a second or like a third buckle down here, because otherwise this wouldn't stay closed, and every time he moved he would just be flapping in the wind. And that ain't good. You know, nobody likes flapping in the wind. So even though in the reference there's not a third buckle here, I am going to do that. There's also a dart. On this coat, which I think is interesting. I don't know why the AI is like this. Don't do AI art, guys. No shade to this author either, because obviously I'm here doing this art for her book, but this is why we can't do that. AI has no fucking clue how anything works. No clue. AI is like, what if I just put random fucking darts meant for a woman's coat on this jacket? What if I did that? What if I just went rogue? And not in a fun way, like in like a bad way. What if I made a garment that makes no sense? Foot! Okay, so then there's that. So now let's go back through here and erase out all the Alcest that doesn't go in there. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, nice. I can now merge these two things together. We're going to go back up here. We're going to turn this off. We're going to go over here. We're going to open it up. We're going to go get Sumner because he's easy. All right, buddy. I forgot I have to draw a bunch of braids. Bless Drea for creating really, like, fun character designs, but also, god damn it. That's all I gotta say. Just why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this? Oh, not that. This is where one braid goes. This is where another braid goes. I'm not even gonna worry about it too bad. Okay, not bad. Actually, you know what? I am grateful that I don't really have to suffer too much with these characters. Actually, Alcest is probably the hardest one to be real. Actually, lower his lid a little bit. He's gonna have a gentler expression. This guy's kind of the saucy rogue. He's too sexy for his own good. I think that might have been my tea kettle. Oop. Oop! Quick. Get back over there. Okay, he's alright. There we go. Alright, not bad. God, hold on. Ugh, there's something going on over here, and I'm not really sure what it is. Sometimes you just gotta redo a whole ass eyeball so that way the guy doesn't look fucked up, you know what I'm saying? And that's okay, sometimes that's what happens. And that's it. That's all I gotta say. This guy has cat pupils and an ear. Plot twist, guys, he's got an ear. Alcest doesn't have any ears. He's got ear pits. Because he's a lizard. Are you ever just a lizard? I actually feel like maybe what's going on is his eyes are actually too far up his face. And now that I'm done with my... There we go, better. Yes, that was the problem. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go check my tea water. I will be right back. All right. Okay. My cat was in the closet. I found him, though. I was like, where the fuck is my cat? He was just, like, hanging out there. That's okay. I put the weird spicy creamer inside Wulong. Normally I don't do that. We're gonna see how it goes. Hi, Lava. How you doing? I'm so glad. The design really came together. I love that. Come here, Mr. Bubs. Oh my goodness. It's the cat. He's making biscuits. He's making them viciously. Are you happy, Mr. Bubbert? God, I really was trying to avoid having to draw these gauntlets twice, but there's not really anything that I can do here. I'm gonna go a little higher. Mr. Bubs, can you not eat my drawing tablet? Thank you. I'm trying to get through this as fast as I humanly possibly can. Amigo. Yeah, I got a lot of blondes. I always worry that I have too many blondes and too many redheads. Also, fun fact about how the word blonde can be spelled both with an E and with a D. Either blonde at the end with the E or no E, and the reason is because it used to be in older forms of English, blonde with an E used to be described or used to describe feminine presenting people, and blonde without an E was used to describe men with blonde hair. And it is really fucking stupid. I love how somebody was like, it's blonde, but girl. And I'm like, oh. It was more common for Europeans to use the word blonde with an E than it was for Americans to use blonde with an E. I hate English. It makes zero fucking sense. The point being, nothing is wrong. Everything, all words are right. Everything makes sense. Well, Mr. Man is, he's doing a grooming session on my lap here. I guess that means he's happy. Mr. Bubbert, why are you so cute? Why are you such a cute little dude? He doesn't know what the fuck is going on. I think he's stressed out because we're moving, but he'll be okay. Yeah, do it! Do it! You gotta watch out! I'm gonna Labubu the shit out of him. You know what's gonna happen. You know what risk you're taking. Here's hoping I don't get kicked out of Art Fight for doing Labubus. Their rules changes are weird. Oh, because, like, they might interpret it as a base, right? Because the Labubus are so easy to draw. Like, the problem that I have with their new rules changes is that it could super easily be interpreted that, like, if somebody's drawing, like, a cartoon character or, like, a mascot character, that they're, quote, using a base. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they need to not do those weird rule changes. Whatever that is. I need them to chill out. Do I think anybody's going to call me out for it? No. Could I see it happening to somebody, though? Absolutely. I feel like it's just so ambiguous that, like, it's going to cause more problems than it's going to help. They should have just said, don't trace other people's bases. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a guy. I'm just a man. God, I realize I don't have legs for this man either. Hold on. Okay, hold on. This goes over here. Get over there. Okay, we're gonna do another belt buckle here. A cowboy belt buckle. Yeehaw! This is actually not an AI outfit, so I'll take it. I'm just gonna do little tiny details, because I frankly, I don't got time for this shit. Ooh, is this Temanite? Oh, it's Flux Pavilion. Oh my god, are we getting more new Flux Pavilion? Oh no. God, I hope so. Yeah, your animation looks really good. Oh my god, truly it is a blessed summer. We have new Flux Pavilion, y'all. They're gonna drag us through. Yo, my cat's so cute. He's being so patient. He's just sitting here. Yeah, I love you too. I love you too, Snotty McGee. It's not his fault he's snotty. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Okay, let me see now. God. It is a good day. Flux Pavilion was like, hold on, I'm gonna save June. I'm gonna save the entire month. Okay, so now I gotta combine the two outfits into whatever this is. Yeah, nice. It's like a little tunic thing. Sure. And then it's got like a cool, like, skirt thing. Oh my god. Are those boots? My cat is watching me draw. He's very invested in how the little the lines are made. He loves watching me do line art specifically. I don't know what it is about the line art specifically, but he fucking loves that shit. He also, I've noticed, really likes Animal Crossing, and he likes listening to the music. Oh, is this Wes? Yes! Yes! Oh my god, and new Wes! Oh my god. Oh my god, we live in a good time. Thank God. Okay. Now I gotta go erase. Wait. Oh, I'm a dumbass. There we go, that's fine. Oh, that was not it. Go get rid of this. Also, too, he's missing a little bit of hair over on this side. Let me turn this off so I can see what's going on. I feel like I want to make his eyes a little bit longer. Oh my god, no, but that's so cute though. Wait a second. Oh my god, I'm like, maybe I need to put on some baby videos for my cat. That is really cute though. Yeah, he likes cat TV. He'll watch like birds and stuff. He likes harassing the pigeons outside, but to be fair, the pigeons have been like extra horny over here lately. They'll just sit outside my window and just scream. Because they're trying to be gross. They're trying to be nasty out there. Alright. I'm gonna turn on the symmetry tool because I refuse to draw this chair twice. Symmetry tool for the win. Look at that speed. Crazy. Whee! I am speed, I am lightning. Okay, cool. Oh my god, that was a big stretch, Mr. Man. That was a real big boy stretch. Yes, you're very cute. Who is this? Oh, Vice Tone. This is alright. It's not bad, but it's not necessarily good. Thank God for the symmetry tool, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Okay, let me get Octavia open.
Mr. Bobbert, are you being cute?
His most recent favorite spot is in the closet. We emptied out all of our craft stuff out of the closet so we can pack it. And he just sits in there. Actually, I'm kind of lazy. Not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna need the other reference here. Oh, wait. You know that moment when you find the exact antlers that you're trying to find? Damn, I'm trying to not have this be a massive tangent, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. We're gonna give it a shot, but I think we're gonna have some weird crossing over no matter what, which does kind of suck, but heyo, thank you so much for that sub for 3 months. You the best. I got locked in. Oh no. I will totally watch it later though. I need to know. It's very calming. That's funny though. Oh, John Bellion is definitely a vibe. This is... Man, his shit got so jazzy and so funky. This is the most funky Wonderwall cover I've ever heard. Alright. Play Wonderwall! I can't. I will play these for my cat and then report back. Oh, I can't forget that I have to draw a cat in here. I'm probably gonna go with, like, Am I lazy? I'm probably gonna go with, like a big cat, like a tiger. I think it's supposed to be, like, a displacer beast. I am lazy. Oh god, but she's looking a little cross-eyed. There we go, better. Oh, I believe that. Bear in the Big Blue House is so soothing, though. Oh my god. It's so soothing, though. Bear in the Big Blue House was one of my favorite fucking things as a kid, for sure. Whose is this? Which artist is this? Oh, Maritina. Oh, yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is in Greek. It is. It is indeed. Also, everybody... Oh, shrimp heaven now! Shrimp heaven now! Yes, do it. Oh my god. Shrimp heaven now. This is truly the most Greek music of all time. People are like, what were you listening to while you were in Greece? And I'm like, whatever this is. I just wanted to be side-eyed, I won't lie. The judgmental shrimp. I love that, though. Also, though, oh, we got a self-care combo. How you doing, Cal? I'm gonna drink my tea. Mr. Bubbard. Oh, gosh. You got up? But look, man, I hate to be this guy, but you can't sit up here. I'm working on art. How you doing, Cal? We officially got our apartment. We got our lease agreements today. So we're not homeless anymore. Cal, we're doing it. I'm not going to be homeless in Canada. I should also think about food. I don't know what I'm going to eat for lunch. Well, I don't know what funky-ass base this is, but... Charles Berthoud. I should have known. He's funky as shit. Okay, this is where I cry having to work on this lady, I'm pretty sure. Actually, it's this character is gonna kill me. This sounds like Japanese jazz. I know it's not, but it's like, it's got the same vibe as like Japanese jazz. Oh my god, Homeless in Canada sounds like a bad TV show. Okay, but it also sounds like what I think Americans assume living Canada is like. They just imagine you get thrown to the moose. You know what I'm saying? They're like, have fun with the elk and the moose. I'm gonna try and give her like just a lot of hair. 90% of her outfit is gonna be hair. Oh, guys. I went and saw the last act, the Digital Circus last act. I won't spoil anything. I'm not even gonna say anything. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I fucking cried the entire time. I feel like... I like these, but I also want them to be a little bit smaller. I don't want these characters to look too youthful. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that's going on. Not really very much. The only exciting thing, and by exciting I mean I'm low-key traumatized. that I learned about myself is effectively that my brain is trying so desperately to process all the trauma that I'm going through that it is now giving me lucid loop nightmares. So that's fucking fun. I don't know why. So that's that we... I'm gonna actually move her eyes a little bit to the right. And there's literally nothing I can do about it until I move. Because I can't go do EMDR therapy until I go to Canada. So I get to go just be in whatever hell that is. Brains are stupid. I'm gonna need my brain to chill the fuck out. On the plus side, I've been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla as well, and been enjoying that way more than pretty much any Assassin's Creed game, I would say, since, like, Brotherhood. It took them several fucking decades to remember what the franchise was, but I think they finally made it there, guys. I haven't played Shadows yet, so I'm, like, kind of waiting on that, but I think they figured it out. I think they did it. It was low-key awful getting there, but they did it. Holy shit. Pain was what that was. First, they hired a Danish actress to play the Danish character, or the Norwegian character, which, while I recognize they're not the same, at least this lady doesn't fucking mispronounce words in Norwegian, so I'll take it. They had an entire joke about the guy that invented Worcestershire sauce. Also, it's super crazy, like, watching how English evolved as a language. To go from Leicestershire to Leicester is crazy in terms of, like, linguistic evolution. But they did make a joke about Worcestershire sauce, which I thought was pretty fucking great. That's a quality content for me. The guy was trying to recreate garum and couldn't figure out what the ingredient was. And he was trying a bunch of different fish, and it was not, like, all he needed was an anchovy, which I do feel kind of bad about. He was like, I don't know why I can't get it to taste like Italian fish sauce. And I'm like, well, I hate to be that guy, but you don't have any anchovies. Also, I wish that video games had sensory 4D experiences, because I'm pretty sure that NPC's house must have smelled like a fucking dying body. And I'm sad that I could not smell it with my nose, because I would have loved to know. I want to know. I have lots of questions about the garum. And I recognize one of my favorite culinary anthropologists made garum in his house, and he said it was like going through hell. He said it was the worst fucking decision he's ever made in his whole life, and recommended strongly against anybody making garum at their own house. He had the cops called on him because it was so bad smelling that it was like his neighbors thought he killed somebody. People are like, stinky tofu must smell bad, and I'm like, you don't understand the horrors that people have seen trying to make garum. I feel like that's it. That's the thing that smells the worst. It's got to be that's got to be up there for like most smelly nasty food. Cuz people say durian smells bad and I'm like, "No, I don't think it's really that bad." Some durian does smell pretty strong, but it's not really that bad. Okay. I'm like looking at all my references. I don't know what the hell's going on. This lady's gonna have a snatched ass waist. It's also just really nice seeing like more like plus size women in fantasy. So if you guys are fans of like plus size heroines, you guys should totally check out the Warlock of Vasana. I'm gonna be reading Drea's book when I move to Canada because I'll actually have time to read. I'm gonna be on the bus a lot more. I'm also gonna try and make an effort to read like at least once a week. I think is gonna be my main goal here because I saw some alarming studies yesterday, and I am afraid that's my like most recent like academic discovery was getting some very interesting study recommendations one right after the other, and holy shit, guys, Americans are cooked. And it's like partially not American kids' fault because of the nature of like how our government impacts our education quality. But like the only thing people can do is effectively try and like educate themselves. And it's that's rough. Are you going back into your closet hole, Mr. Bubs? He's like, you're talking to me. What do you want? It's okay. You can go back in there. I'm not going to judge you. Sometimes you need to just go sit in the closet hole, you know? Just go sit. Just go sit in your little hole. It's all good. No judgment. I'm gonna turn off the chair for 5 seconds. Oh, and I realized, remember when I was panicking about Alcest's foot? You want to know who did not need to panic about that? It was me. Why? Because her dress is going to be covering up the whole thing. I'm going to make this dress train, like, obnoxiously long. And if she wants me to change it, then I will. I just feel like it needs a ridiculous train on it, you know what I'm saying? But I also maybe am going to bring it over here actually more so that way we have more of the train this way. And then I need to figure out where I'm putting the cat. I don't know where I'm putting this cat, guys. I don't know where he goes. I realize I did not draw the cat in here. Who is this artist? Oh, it's more Bollywood. Okay, let me go into my references with this client cat. Alright, I've been given 0 information about the cat. I love it. So we're gonna just wing the cat. And hopefully, I'm making the assumption that it's a displacer beast, but I'm gonna draw it like a regular cat, and then if Drea at any point is like, actually it's a displacer beast, then I can be like, okay, here's some tentacles. And then just call it good. And everything will be okay, you know? Everything will be alright. She's doing this in exchange for a dev edit, and I'm very grateful for her. I'm gonna actually move that. Alright, that's looking good. This is looking good. Okay, so now let's go get a cat laying down. Let's see, hold on. Tiger laying down. Alright, I hate to be this guy. I'm grabbing a Creative Commons photo of a tiger. I am not equipped for this. Ah, what kind of fruit? Oh, speaking of crazy fruit. I had this fruit. I'm gonna put this cat over here. I had this, it's called a lemon drop melon. And it was really good. It was wild because it was like a cantaloupe kind of, or like a honeydew, but it was like ultra sour. But it was like super ripe, so it was just, I think, like that. Alright, hopefully, tiger is what she's going for. I should have probably asked a clarifying question, but if the tiger is not what we're going for, that's okay. That's alright. I'm just gonna very gently rough in the big-ass cat, and then if something needs to get changed here, we can go from there. I don't know what kind of patterning is on the cat, so I'm not gonna do anything definitive. I'm gonna just kind of rough in this cat information, and then get more details from her as we go in to finish the cat. Not gonna lie, this cat's whiskery as shit. I love how moon-faced tigers are. They're so cute. Violent! They're violent little fucks, but they're really cute. I'm gonna probably... I think... put a white fill on this so that way I can have this roughed in quickly. Cat. Okay, so this is going to be my rough of the cat. I'm not going to do anything else to the cat until I get more info on what the cat looks like, but now we have vague-ass cat. And that'll do. That'll do. Cat. I'm gonna worry about it later. Let's see. Need whiskers, but not that many whiskers. Yeah, that'll work. Tarot reading. Hi, Carol. How are you today? You got me talking about kielbasa. Now I want kielbasa and cabbage so bad, Caro. The urge for good kielbasa has hit me. Also, apricots sound delicious. Do you like them dried or do you prefer them fresh? Oh no, you're good. I actually just got to a really good stopping point. I need to send this to my client and make sure that this cat is, like, in the right spot. So we're actually at a really good point. I might shrink Alcest's eyes down. You got 8 of Wands, so you might be feeling kind of delayed. There might be something going on where you're waiting for something to happen and it's taking a really long time. Your energy's been just, like, really scattered lately. So just be sure if you're, like, reading over anything that's got intense directions or, like, you're supposed to be following very specific steps, just double, triple check your work because, since you're suffering from, like, a little bit of brain fog, or maybe even a lot of brain fog in this case, that might cause you to make little mistakes. So be kind to yourself, take lots of breaks, and yeah, double, triple check all directions. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've had a fresh apricot. That sounds really, really good. He looks a little bit too youthful. He's a little... these big eyes. Just also give him the illusion of a longer snout as well. I might move his eyes out. I don't... Dragonborns, guys. There we go. That gives me some more illusion of space. Yeah, sure. Sure. I might actually bring this, line down even further for, like, the back line here. Mister, are you hungies? Are you ready for snacks? Oh, come here. Yeah. Oh, I see. Leaving for vacation with my family. Oh, yeah, big mood, though, Caro. I understand. Yeah, just be sure to, it seems like, if that's the situation, you know, make sure you're nice and packed, that you have, like, everything that you could potentially need to mitigate a situation. You know, bring your favorite comfort stuff and music and all of that good stuff, and that should help. But I totally understand that. That's like me literally every time I try and go down to Colorado Springs to go be with my family. Whoops. Okay, so let me save this. Oh, nice. That sounds so relaxing, though. Yeah, I like taking slow rides, too. Here in the US, we have, like, literally 0 train systems. So you have to go by bus everywhere. And then you get packed onto these, like, massive, buses called Greyhounds. And, they're really noisy and, super uncomfortable to sleep on. I would go by train any day. Yeah, that sounds so good. Yeah, I like it when the outside of the kielbasa gets kind of like blackened from the fire or the grill. So good. Oh, see now, wait a second, I'm realizing. What if... Hold on, guys. What if... I'm gonna crop this. This is gonna look better. That's better. There was so much dead air on the side of this portrait. Let me fix this. There we go. Save that. Let's save this again. Oh, nice! I throw Mike Kielbasa straight into the fire! I love that, though. Yeah, literally time to get crusty. Kielbasa, so much better than American hot dogs. Oh my god. Our hot dogs are so bad. I don't know what happened to Americans, but they were like, we want kielbasa or like kielbasa adjacent stuff, but also here's our cheap ass American style hot dogs that literally taste like a chemical processing plant. Have fun. And it's like, why? Why did you give me this? Like, it's so bad. Alright, cool. So now that we're done with this, I can't really do anything with this right now because I gotta wait for my client to give me feedback. So, that means I'm going to open up the house, wherever the isometric is. Remember we were in this hell, guys? Remember this. Okay, before I do anything, I'm going to actually take this time to add in a snack redeem before I forget. Oh, hey, Hasanabi's live. Look at that. I love how he has his channel tagged as ADHD. Wait, does Hassan Piker have ADHD? If so, that actually tracks. We think too hard about shit. Oh, I was shrimping so hard, Cal. Can you it was almost like you could sense my energy through the screen. This year we're going to the seaside. Oh, nice. That sounds really fun. I'm so excited to live by the ocean again. Being landlocked is really shitty. I live in a desert, so it's like it ain't good. Viewer rewards. What the hell is a creator badge drop? Oh, crazy. Oh my god, I can create badge drops for special events. Oh my god, I should make that for my next launch party. Okay, I'm gonna do that. That's for fucking sure. That's cool. That's neat. Alright, so let's do channel points. Manage channel points. Let me see here. Okay, 20, 105. Okay, I want to make sure that this is the same. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're going to make this reward, and it's going to be great. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go. Badges, emotes. Did it do what I needed it to do? Apparently it's angry. It angy. Okay. All right. Okay, guess what? The Snack Time Redeem is officially live. I did it. Now I can take this one sticky note and throw it away. All right. Snack time. All right, I'm going to go get a snack then. I'm also going to go feed my cat because he deserves snackies as well. So I'm going to go feed him really quick and then I will be right back. All right, I have been fed. Cheese stick acquired. Cool. Client won't get back to me until this afternoon. So effectively what that means is that I get to draw this fucking house for the rest of the stream. For the next 40 minutes. Okay, cheese stick. The cheese stick will fuel me. Oh, we're all the way back. We're back around. We're back around to the beginning of this playlist. So let's go. Let's go listen to some Blockhead tunes. Oh, God. All right, I forgot about the trauma of all of this. We were over in the, like, living room area. Ugh, gross. Okay, I'm gonna pull open my reference. Eventually, I'll make custom badges for all the redeems. But I'm not, like, screaming and trying to get a job. Mister, you're supposed to eat. He says, I will eat. I'll eat your cheese stick. He says, I want to shove my face into your armpit and then make really violent biscuits. Like the most violent biscuits you've ever seen in your whole life. Okay. Mr. Bubs, you're all tangled and stuff. Okay. Alright, now remember that we were at a 30-degree tilt for this. This is the couch. I never want to do this ever again. And I know that if I go into concept art, I'm gonna have to do it. And I don't have a choice. But oh my god. I need like a reference of like a Victorian couch. Well, let's check out how the backer kit's doing today. Hey, we got another backer! Hey, hey, hey! Look at that, actually. Okay, we're getting very fucking close, guys. We need literally like $170 more to get to the fucking first stretch goal. Holy shit, we are so close. Also, did you like I gave them party hats? They're so good. Okay, well, thank you to whoever did this. The project now has, I have now 40 followers on BackerKit, which is crazy. So, really awesome. And we're getting very close. So if you haven't shared the BackerKit with anybody yet, you totally should. Drop it in some servers. That's crazy. We're very, very close. $91%. $168 more dollars. So that's nuts. Great job, guys. Great job. Mr. Bubbert, you're so cute, but so stinky. Sure. I'm actually gonna make this way simpler than it needs to be. Just kidding, I'm not. This is fine. What the hell was that keystroke? I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna just kind of ignore the overall vibe of this couch. We're not gonna really do any details on it yet. We're gonna just kind of keep going. And I'll put in details later. Oh, actually, I'm gonna need... this as well. There we go. And we'll worry about the actual stuff going on here soon. So that's our couch, give or take. I'll do the actual detail of it later, and I recognize that this looks like booty hole right now, but it'll get there. Little details will come in soon. So this is going to be couch. Look at that. Okay, and then we got like a little table here. Actually, you want to know what's funny? Not gonna lie. Hello? Hello? Oh, it glitched. I love it. My favorite when Photoshop decides to fucking bug. Cool. Can you tell I'm editing? Mr. Bubbert. That was dumb. Did you come in here because you want to eat my cheese stick? He says maybe. Hello? Can we please just Photoshop, for the love of God? I love it when Photoshop just bugs out. My fave. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Because this is, like... I think it's really that the couch is just too small. Because I need this to not be, like... And maybe my step down is just... My step down is too intense. So, that sucks, because what I'm gonna need to do is first, we're gonna try and take this as best as we can, and we're going to... No. We're gonna move it up. So, that's gonna be step one. Move it up. So that means step two, move this up. Step three, it needs to be bigger, actually. Which means that I do need to move certain objects around, but that's okay. So that's fine. So we're going to take the sitting chair, and I'm going to move it just a touch up. And I think otherwise we're okay. Yeah, we're all right. That was about to cause some weird issues, but I think we're okay. Yeah, we're all right. Okay, I'm gonna do just like a basic lamp here. I'm gonna get like a little ellipse tool here. Oh, actually, you know what I can do? Because this actually is going to be about the same. Hello. And then let me duplicate this again. And I might move this lamp just a little bit so it doesn't create a tangent with this couch. But not bad. Yeah, it could be worse. Actually, it would make sense if it was closer to the... There we go. Closer to the chair. So then let me go ahead and erase... God, isometric illustrations. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Not gonna lie. Okay, so there's our lamp. Lamp. Actually, yeah, it's gonna be just this little skinny little table here. Oh, but I don't want this. Hold on. Bummer. This is what I get for wanting to be like, I'm going to do an entire animatic and I'm going to do all of the concept art and I'm going to... Jesus Christ. Why am I like this, guys? This better be worth it. This better be fucking worth it for my portfolio. If I don't get a game design job after this, I'm going to throw up. Like... In all reality, I'm just gonna instantly explode. I feel like this table is too... wide. But maybe not. Maybe I'm just thinking about it too hard. Yeah, because most people, when they specialize in, like, storyboarding, for example, they, do, for example, just the storyboards, right? They're not doing concept art. They're not doing anything super crazy. But that's alright, that's alright. Okay. I just got a million notifications. The political bots are, they're out in full swing. They're not bad, necessarily. But I'm like, I already watched an hour-long interview with Julie Gonzalez. I know I'm voting for her. It's okay. We're all right. It's okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. There's no, like, coffee table here. Okay, but this house is starting to kind of get more filled out, though. And now we move on to the next. I'm going to actually start to block these out with in the areas that they are at. So I'm going to call this one dining room because this is starting to get silly. This is the breakfast nook. All of this is the living room, or the parlor, truly, parlor. Okay. And then we're going in. With the counter. Thankfully, this is kind of an easy thing. Although, the fridge is there. This is the fridge from the back. Oh, just kidding. Oh, hold on. Actually, that's the wall. That's the corner. This is the fridge. Fridge. Oh, and that's a little bit narrow for a fridge. Hold on. Fridge. This is actually a little tall for a fridge. Some, like, fridges are not that tall, actually. Like, it's kind of weird. Okay. Okay, so that's the fridge. This is actually a little bit long. Yeah. Actually, it's looking like I might want this counter to be about that wide. Oh my god, I'm dizzy. Okay. Yeah. Sure. It's actually still a little bit not wide enough. Hold on. Let me just get this line in here first. we go, better. God, this is gonna take so long for no reason, guys. So long for no reason! Holy shit! Alright. This is one cabinet. This is another cabinet. This is the dishwasher. That's a corner cabinet. So, I'm gonna have this be double doors, I think. Well, and actually, I gotta watch out because there probably is, like, a little lip on the countertop here. Unless they have, like, super mod countertops, which I am really kind of doubting that that's the case. This countertop is going to have effectively, like, a little lip. Guys, I really want Filipino food. Not gonna lie. Oh, whoops, this is on the wrong layer. This song is so peaceful, though. Okay. Would you believe me if I told you that I'm almost done with my cheese stick? I got a string cheese. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Remind me to never do this again. Yeah. People are going to be like, are you an environment artist? And I'm just going to resolutely be like, if you make me do this, I will explode. I can do it, but am I going to have a fun time? Absolutely not. Okay, that's cool. I don't really have to think about that too bad. This is the range on the stove. I'm actually just going to keep using this path here, because this path itself is totally viable. master. He's the bad god I need. He's the bad god I need. Okay. Not bad. Okay, unfortunately, I'm gonna put the sink over here. What in the hell is going on? That is not 30 degrees. What the hell? I don't know. I don't know. Now I have cherry tomatoes. I wish I liked tomatoes. Tomatoes freak me out. I can only eat... Well, actually, to be fair, I did watch or read an article the other day that I thought was particularly interesting called The Lost of America, or The Loss of American Flavor, How America Bred Flavor Out of Itself. And it's absolutely insane. We effectively have GMO'd the shit out of our tomatoes to such an extent that we no longer have fruits and vegetables that actually taste like they should. So my whole childhood, I've grown up with ass tomatoes, and 99% of the reason is because American tomatoes are disgusting. So I've been kind of growing on getting like organic or heirloom tomatoes instead, and I've found that that does indeed help a lot in terms of like, does it taste like booty hole? And most of the time, I'm able to kind of mitigate the booty hole flavor by simply just buying from like a local farmer or something. Mother has a daughter who gets married to the mother of a mother. Sabrina Carpenter really fucking slapped with this. She didn't have to go this hard. This is like the only Sabrina Carpenter song that I like. She really ate with this shit. This is the most Uncle Rollo-ass song of all time. Okay, I'm gonna worry about the faucet in a second. I'm not gonna worry about it too hard. I'm imagining this thing has one of those faucet heads from the 1980s that has the spray handle, and it smells like ass and plastic for whatever reason. And it just constantly smells like bad water buildup, and it's not necessarily the Von Altus's fault. It's just the nature of the curse. The cheese touch. The bank robbed the people, so the people robbed the bank. Okay, we got a sink. Okay. So this is going to be countertops. Almost there, actually. And now we need to do the island. This is where this is going to suck. This is like something that is not in perspective at all. Actually, I need to flip it the opposite here. I'm going to do this the smart way. This is -16, so we're going to go +16. Right. Oh yeah, true. As soon as it starts getting too oopy goopy, I'm out. things get weird. I 100% agree. There's something nasty about a mush mush tomato. It's just like, it ain't good. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of a counter. Oh, actually, this is gonna go out like this. You know what? But it doesn't matter. You want to know why? It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, oh wait, this is a negative 16. At the end of the day, we're not going to see it. Doesn't even matter. Ain't nothing but a thing. Yep. I do imagine that there is a cabinet inside this thing. Well, this is mostly for, like... Oh... Actually, just kidding. This doesn't make a lot of sense, how close it is. This actually doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense, just in general. I don't like the shape of this island, actually. Let's try this again. Hi, Chips. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate you. We are suffering is what we are doing. This is what Mr. Von Altus gets for wanting to put in an island into the kitchen. This is his fault, 100%. I'm sure Rollo's like, bro, we can't navigate in here. And this is where this gets tricky because I think he's right. I don't think he's crazy at all. I think he's 100% accurate. Okay, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. That's a better island. People are like, how much did you suffer for this concept art? Too much, guys. Too much. Too damn much. I say, oh, I say. This is technically like a double wide, island anyway, so this is fine. I wonder why I get paranoid when I'm high. I wonder why I say yes to everyone in my life. Oh my god, we did it. God damn it, it's so close. Nah, I'm good. I gotta just do it. Did you know that the command for returning from a lurk is !return? People use it very not often, but it is a funny one. You went to the Matrix and you learned Kung Fu. How does it feel? Oh god, this looks... Hold on. I think I know what's going on. I'm gonna cut this here. There we go. Better, 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 better. 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 All right. This is the island. How you doing, Chips? There's like a liquor cabinet over here, I think. And maybe this is like the pantry, actually. Because I needed the pantry space in here somewhere, and I think... this is it. Sure. Hydrate! Ooh, and we got a snack time. I'm finishing up my cheese stick. I'll go get some more, like, maybe trail mix or something. I'm an animal and I don't peel my cheese stick, I just eat it. Okay, let me go get some extra... Oh, see, this line is wrong. I'll go get some extra snackies. Alright, let me finish up this cabinet and I'll grab some shady snacks. But yeah, I'm tired as fuck too. I understand. My brain's doing some PTSD disco shit and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it! I don't want it anymore. Alright, I'll worry about that later. Okay, so I'm not... Oh, wait, is this on the wall? Why am I like this? No, it's alright. I'm thinking that this is actually just like a standard pantry. That's cool. I don't mind. And then that's the top of the wall. And then I guess I'm just going to go like this because this all connects here like that. I'm making it happen. We're in Suffering Town. That's where I am, in case anybody was wondering. Oh, and this is like actually fucked up. Hold on, this is all fucked up. It's all fucked up, guys. Don't think about it too hard. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Okay. Oh my god, you know what sounds so good right now? A fucking arepa. Oh my god. With lots of cheese and lots of plantains in it. Okay, alright, okay, alright, okay. We're making it happen. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay. Boom. Okay, so that's like the pantry here. I'm gonna have it be a double door. Guys, we got it. We're cooking. Truly, it's actually time for me to go have lunch. So rather than snack time, I'm probably gonna go eat some tacos. Oh god, mozzarella sticks. I've been thinking about mozzarella sticks for like several weeks. And I'm mad because we went to the movies and that was fun. That was great. But like the movie theater that we go to has like the this like sit in your seat and get food delivery thing, which again, totally fine. But the problem is that they have mozzarella sticks on their menu, or so they say. But instead, they decided that they're going to take a fucking egg roll wrapper that is poorly cooked and not very good and wrap mozzarella cheese in that instead of actually just breading and deep frying the fucking mozzarella sticks like normal humans. And what results is a burnt in some places, soggy in other places, poorly executed like movie theater mozzarella stick that is just maybe the worst fucking thing I've ever had in my actual life. It is so bad. So that makes me sad. Maybe it's time for me to just go get an actual like mozzarella stick. I could just go pick some up from Target. Like at this point, I don't mind the freezer mozzarella sticks. They're pretty damn good. The TGI Fridays ones kind of rock. Okay, guys. But I think we did it though. Hold on, I gotta put in like a runner rug here. But I think we did it. Now I have to go back over this and do details. But the base of it is here. Because this is all carpet, that's all carpet. Yeah, I think overall the base is here. Okay, all right. So what'll happen next time is I'm going to go systematically through each room and add little details, like wall art hanging, like I know Baris probably has his cutlery hanging up here. There might be like shelves and cabinets for cooking stuff. Yeah, little pieces of wall art, doing more details on the actual, overall furniture so that everything is not just like baseboard furniture here. But I think overall we're in a really good spot with this. That looks pretty damn good. Pretty good if I do say so myself. Cool. Okay, well, today was super productive. I'm going to be thinking about mozzarella sticks for the rest of my life now. That's fine. Mozzarella sticks. So I'm gonna go do that. Tomorrow I'll be back with some, we're gonna be probably editing more Mirror Gaze. I'm doing a dev edit and then a line edit pass on it as well. I'm gonna try and cut it down to novella size, so that way I can sell it as a novella. It'll be cheaper for me in the long run. But speaking of projects, so we are now 91% of the way to the stretch goal. If I can hit this stretch goal, this will be the first stretch goal I've ever hit in my life for a backer kit project or any crowdfunding project. So if that can happen, it'll also make this project my highest grossing Kickstarter of all time, if we can get that to go. So thank you so much to the other 2 people who did decide to back in the last like 24 hours or so. If you want to pass this on to friends, that would be much appreciated. Share it on your socials, DM it to your friends on Tumblr. That would help circulate it. I also gave them party hats because that's funny. So now they're extra celebratory. But yeah, let's see if we can, we only need 160 something to get to the next stretch goal, or to the stretch goal itself. So if we can get it there, I'm literally going to cry. I won't try and push for the next stretch goal, because I do think that, it's a little bit high. It's at like 3,300. I don't think that we're gonna do that. That's okay. I don't mind at all. But yeah, if we can get it to that 2K, I get to make sure I pay myself back for editing. This will be the first time I've ever made profit off of a Kickstarter, which would be insane. So share it with your friends. I'll be back tomorrow to do some editing, but I really appreciate everybody here. Thank you so much again for Lava for that Prime sub. And Tony 2Js for following, and also for the newer subs over on YouTube. I appreciate that a lot. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll be seeing you later, and talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.